Hello everyone, I'm Fatal Oasis. Thank you for tuning into my stream here on twitch.tv/Fatal Oasis or watching the VOD on youtube.com/at Fatal Oasis. Just checking audio levels over here because my computer is not happy today. My third monitor, which I normally use for the Lego directions, is flickering. My audio levels I had to reset 3 times, and it seems like everything's working now, but cross my fingers and hope, I guess. Hi. Destiny has a story for today, but first, I'm Faded. I stream normally 4 days a week here on twitch.tv/Faded Oasis. Thank you for watching. Today is Monday. Today's Monday. So I am building Lego. I've got part 2 of Rivendell started here. I'm on bag number 15 of 49. And you can see, well, I've got all my minifigs here. Frodo, Sam, Bilbo, and Gandalf. But I've got like a little water feature, a running river with a small waterfalls. And I know that this section is going to be built up and there's going to be like a gazebo up here or a pagoda or something. That'll be very nice. Yeah, let's get to it. Oh, I need to make sure that my book's on the right page. I have no idea how far I was. This is before the waterfalls, so past here. Oh, here's bag 15. This is where I was. I'll mute to open bag 15 and then we'll get right into it. All right, there we go. So, 2 small bags, one with tiny pieces, one with just small pieces. I see 4 big leaves. Yeah, let's get going. Hey, Howler, how you doing? And Destiny. For 10 pounds, a box of spares and repairs containing a bunch of stuff. Original Xbox with all wires, but a faulty disk drive. Okay. And because they probably didn't know what was wrong with it or anything, it was probably dirt cheap for you to pick it up, huh? I guess you said 10 pounds for it, so yeah, that's great. Someone jammed a copy of Playboy Mansion in the thing. Great. Well, I'm glad it works. Right, so, gather the pieces we need here. 2 of these. Hold on, I need to readjust this mic, and I'm going to mute for it because it's probably going to make a terrible squeaking sound that you don't want to hear. Okay, there we go. That's better. This 2 of the small, looks like green 2x1s. Oh, a lot of them. It's always weird figuring out which pieces are small enough for the small bags that I have down here versus the big bag, because these 2x1s are too big for the small bags, but this 2x1 with a side pip, which is technically slightly larger, was in the small bag. I don't know, whatever. He's up here. Picturing the scene from Men in Black where Will Smith drags the table across the floor. Yeah. It's not that bad. It's pretty bad though. Yeah. I don't think I need a new mic stand because technically this one works. I just can't adjust the mic while the mic is hot or you'll hear a squeaking. Well, I can adjust it slightly. I can do this all I want. Maybe not. That's a new squeak that I haven't heard before. Cool. Where it attaches to I can't get in the camera shot. Where the mic is being held by an attachment piece, and then that attaches to the main boom rod. If I ever turn it, it squeaks terribly because this attachment point, there's a screw so that you can screw I don't know the names of terms, so I'm sorry for any audio engineer butchering your language. There's a screw that the microphone holder screws into, and that screw is supposed to be like welded to the bar so that it's firmly in place, and it's not welded anymore. It just spins freely, which makes it real hard to get this take this thing apart. Yeah, so that's fun. Anyway, oh, this is not a sub-assembly. This is just figure out where to put these pieces. Great. I haven't looked at this in like 2 weeks, so this will be fun. That is a pretty good deal, Destiny. I don't remember if there are any notable games for the original Xbox other than like Halo 1. I wasn't a real big Microsoft fan back then, so I have no idea. That's there. Green piece goes here. Green barrel. That goes there, and then we already have this green one. This goes alongside, and then one in. And then our 4x2 goes here. Yeah, okay. There we go. Hello? Why is that not working? Computer. Why did my mic just cut out? I'm trying to think of what I can do next to fix the issue that I'm having. And I'm wondering if the answer is just disconnect the third monitor, get out my tablet, and use that for the directions. Why did my mic cut out there? We'll manage. This should work. This works now. Okay. I'm gonna grab this, put it over here. You get to see my fancy fake Stream Deck, a phone. I use phones for lots of things. Phones are very useful. They're also dirt cheap if it's a used phone from like 6 years ago that someone doesn't want anymore. Or if it's a used phone from 6 years ago that's been sitting in my drawer for 6 years. Well, for 3 years. Hey Pug, how are you? You got the main majority of the games you want already through the few Raider ones are Crash Bandicoot, Crash Nitro Kart, Pac-Man World 2 and 3, and Halo 2 multiplayer map pack. Okay. Lost track of what I've grabbed. This. Yeah, if this keeps up, or if it gets any worse, I'm gonna take a longer break than normal at the halfway point and just go get my tablet and switch to that. It will mean I'll have to redesign these scenes because you won't be able to see the instructions anymore, and that'll suck. Oh no, wait, I can make it so you can still see the instruction, but I'll need. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to do that. I'll probably just have the instructions on a monitor where I can't see them, and then also have my tablet so I can see a copy of it. Okay, so it said to put this white arch piece onto the front camera and then stick it somewhere. It like goes. Oh, I'm building a second layer up here. Oh, okay. So start in the back here. Been sitting down too long. You should get up and stretch, Pug. I'm doing okay. Today was a little frustrating with work, but otherwise fine. I'm trying to figure out the orientation of this piece. Is it just like this? Does it just go here? Because that's not super clear, but that's not. Zoom in here. So yeah, this piece here. Oh yeah, you don't want flat butt syndrome to sneak up on you. Definitely get up and stretch. Okay, yeah, this is unbearable. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish placing these pieces, and then I'm gonna take a break, 19 minutes into the stream, and go get my tablet and change up OBS and unplug the monitor, because the monitor's doing weird power fluctuations, and that's what's happening. All right, all the pieces are in place. I'm gonna take a break. I'm sorry. I'll be back in, I don't know, 5-8 minutes. I got a lot to do. See you in a sec. Okay, I'm back, I think, question mark? That's not the right size. Here. Okay, that's it. Oh, okay. What am I missing? I think that's it. Make sure that's in focus. Oh, fix my mic. that one. Unfortunately, I have to do live so I can hear it. Okay, yep, that's way better. Oh my god. No, I wouldn't believe you, Heller, and also, I would know you were lying. Anything else? I think this is good. So I'm gonna need people to let me know if the audio levels are good now. I know I'm a lot louder, but this is where I'm supposed to be, and Windows was being a dingus. So anyway, I've got my tablet here. Audio sounds great. Great. Music's a good volume too. I've got my tablet. I have Twitch chat on it, which I've got Twitch chat and the directions here in split screen, which was hard to do because it turns out when you put Twitch chat in chat only mode, it will only be vertical, which means I then couldn't split screen the way I wanted to. So I needed to open the instructions first and then go, okay, no, seriously, Twitch, you need to. Whoever makes the Twitch app really needs to take another look at it and look at how people use it. Although I'm probably an edge case. People probably just use it by opening it up and then saying, yeah, this is fine. Okay, so where was I? I just did step 56. So if I hit this, your page still turns. Okay. It really does have its many faults. Yeah. You should complain about that, or else they won't fix it. Okay, so I need big arch. These directions are going to be smaller to look at than I'm used to, so I'm going to be squinting a lot. Shall you list the games you got? Well, are they all Xbox One, or sorry, the original Xbox games? I hate that they named a console the Xbox One. It makes it impossible to have a normal conversation about old consoles. It's like coming out with a second game called Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. You can get any for the original Xbox? Okay. Alright, so we're stacking these barrels. Oh, where are my cameras? Oh my god, it's so hard for me to see cameras now. Okay, I'm just gonna zoom out all the way. Oh great, you get to see chat on screen. That's fun. Say hi to yourself, chat, as if you weren't also on screen directly above my head. Stack these two barrels, and these go next to the arch, which isn't placed yet. The arch goes here, and then the barrels. And then we take our little chatception. Yeah. Okay, we're stacking these so that they'll be hard to remove. Then this whole thing goes on top of the green barrel here. Okay. Oh, also, I guess you can see a little bit of yourself here. So, do with that what you will. I meant like from that camera. It's so weird. Where's this go? Big round. This just goes like in the middle, like here. Okay. Not original Xbox. That's the only clues we have so far. clicked out of the window, so that didn't update. Oh my god. This is a pain in the ass. Alright. Why have I done this to myself? We get a 4x1. We get a little, tiny little ramp. World's most mundane version of the Truman Show going on here. Yeah, except the hook is that I know I'm being watched. Wait, isn't that just all TV? Shut up. It's definitely Tasmanian Tiger for the PS2. 11 games purchased. There's 2 for the DS, 1 for PS2, 1 for PS4, 1 for original Xbox, and the rest for Xbox 360. Okay, so for PlayStation 2, I'm gonna say you got Guitar Man, and that's mostly aspirational because I know you didn't get Guitar Man for cheap. For let's see, for the DS line, I'm gonna guess Rock Band DS and Scribblenauts, Super Scribblenauts. There's no way you got either of those for cheap either. These are just bad guesses. Super Scribblenauts is a good shout. It's too expensive. I mean, it's a good game. Layton? That's way too expensive. Nuh-uh. There's no way you get a Layton game for less than like $40 now. Where does this go? This just goes here. This perspective is weird. Alright, now I got a red circle. I do have one of those. And an arch. Thank you for hanging out with the unexpected break there, but I just couldn't deal with that flickery monitor anymore. And with my audio settings constantly being adjusted. Alright, so our round. All good guesses. You haven't been listening to her guesses if you think they're good. They're terrible guesses. Curious Village is $40? Probably. I mean, it was 40 when it launched, right? Oh, no, wait, original... That was original DS. It was probably 30 when it launched. I would bet that that's 40 now. An original copy of a Professor Layton game. What is this we're building? Alright, I get my red double high with 2 pips. All but the 6th Layton game are under £10? Really? Wow. People are underrating those games. Or everyone's just playing them on emulator, which is probably what's happening. Star Fox and Metroid. Bold guesses. Was there a Metroid game on the DS? There was that demo that came with some models of the DS. Was that an actual game, though? Fusion? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a huge Metroid fan. Even though I probably should be. I should give the series another shot. Wow. Azran Legacy, 40 pounds. What about Leighton X Phoenix Wright? Or Ace Attorney, I guess is what they would have called it. Is that a black pip? It is a black pip. And then this whole thing goes down. What? Okay, it only connects via 3 pips here. Oh, okay, we're making a round staircase. I understand. The Ace Attorney one is 60 to 70 pounds. Okay, yeah, that... I don't know, maybe... Level 5 wasn't the producer. Who's the producer on Leighton Games? Level 5 was the developer. Those weren't Nintendo first party, were they? I don't think they were. Now we just need a single round step. And that's going here. And a tall angle. 2 of them. One of them here. And one of them next to it. And that one's only, this one's only being held on by 1 pip, so that's not great. Who stole Metroid from your house? It's not a Nintendo game. I'm gonna guess fun with Sudoku. That's assuredly not it. Time to dig out pieces. I need a 2x1. I need 2 1x1s. This weird side pip 2x1. 1x1 tile. A long 3x1 ramp. Curved ramp. One of these things. And its big brother. Alright, so we stack one of the 1x1s on top of the 1x2. Then this thing, then another 1x1. And this thing to just make a small version of that piece we already put. And then this goes here to make a weird step. And then we turn this weird ways. Put it here? No. Put it here. And this goes here. Yeah, okay. So now we have our steps up that are all concentric except for the top one because reasons. It's just to make you trip and fall and hurt yourself. Licensed by Nickelodeon. But you're unsure if they own the series, so it's not SpongeBob, because you'd be sure about that. 2 of these, then a camera. And then a small green ramp. And this goes here. Which is weird. We're leaving a 2x1 gap here. I don't know why. I also need this 2x1 to go here. Okay, Nintendo, but you're not sure if it's Nintendo. DS game. Cartoon Network, okay. So did Ed, Edd n Eddy have... I think Ed, Edd n Eddy had a DS game. Probably. That's my guess. Oh, or is it like Teen Titans or something? I have no idea who owns that. DC, I presume. So this gets stacked on here. Oh, I gotta spin this whole thing. Alright, and then this goes here. And then we stack the flower on the small ramp, and that goes in front. Okay. Destiny, nobody knows the difference between any of the Ben 10 games. That's an unreasonable ask of you. How dare you? I award a point to Pugnick. That's... Okay, so I've done that, and then step 3 is add 3 more pieces. No, I'm saying a Ben 10 kart racer is not... It's not notable in any way. Search for the 11th Ben. Ben 10, what happened to 9? Sorry, Ben 10, the truth about 9. Alright, we're adding some foliage, and then we're adding more foliage. I think it's stacked like this. We're on substep 6 here. this goes on here. Oh, there's a 3DS game. Brain Age: The New Era. Sorry, Brain Age: The Next Generation. Okay, where is this going? Here? Yes. Yes, right there. Okay. Brain Age: A New Hope. Brain Age: The Final Frontier. Brain Age: The Wrath of Khan. I'd pay $40 for Brain Age: The Wrath of Khan. I don't know what it'd be. I just paid to see it. Ben Forth, the one with the whales. And the nuclear vessels. Alright, so this kind of squeezes between here. There we go. We're just making like a rocky-ish area here. Oh, that's... Sorry, I forgot to skip forward. That's what I was doing. Here's where I am now. One of those, one of these. These. Ben 10 and the Adventures with the Nuclear Vessels. Okay, 3DS game. We have no hints about 3DS other than... Is it not Nintendo? Or was that only the other one? Okay, so I've got this, and then this goes... Wait a minute. This. Oh, I need to place this. Then this goes here. Okay, and then this goes over here. Then we have a leaf. Oh, it goes back at these steps. Okay. 3DS game, not Nintendo. Project X Zone. Is that the name of it? Project X1? Whatever the Capcom game that had all of the different Capcoms in it. Capcom? Koei Tecmo? No. What? Was it Capcom? Who is Mega Man? What company is that? Why can't I remember? All the games in the same series. Okay, so it's not the game I was thinking of. I totally watched Brain Age First Contact. Maybe. Yeah, okay, so the Project X Zone games are Capcom, but that's not the game that Destiny's talking about. We finally get to use Big Bridge, or Big Arch. We gotta do a rotating though, because I have no idea where the hell we're building up here. Oh, we're building up behind the waterfall again. This build has me jumping around from section to section. First, we're building up the stairs and this area. Then we're over here. Then we're back to the stairs. Now we're back over here. And we were here last time. It's weird. Where must the line be drawn no further? See how many warp drive calculations you can do in 1 minute. While Dr. Cochran judges you and dances to loud music, drunkenly. See how many basic math equations you can do in an extremely loud bar. Is today a good day to die? Yes, always yes. Forever yes. Oh, I missed a pillar. Where does this go? Hey, let's play Spot the Difference. Okay, it's here. This build is not for people with bad eyesight or small screens, I guess. Let's see, a 3DS collection game. Which means it's probably several, like, SNES era games, or maybe NES era games. Probably, but not Nintendo. So maybe it's something on the Genesis. Is it a Sonic collection? Something Pokemon. We know it's not a Nintendo property. And while Nintendo is technically not just a Nintendo, or well, Pokemon is technically not just a Nintendo property, I don't know that a distinction would be made there. 3 of those, 1 of those, 1 of these, 2 of these, and 3 of these. Mobile game property brought to the 3DS. Oh, Puzzle and Dragons? They had a DS version, right? That was bad. I don't know. I don't know if it actually was bad. I just know I tried Puzzle and Dragons and there was way too much happening in all of the menus because I wasn't used to free-to-play games. And it was just like, here's the main menu. I'm going to show you very quickly all 30 icons here and then explain them briefly and then never explain them again. And I was just like, what? What? Not Puzzle and Dragons. A mobile game from back then, huh? Tamagotchi collection. That way you can have a whole collection of little things that you need to take care of and don't. Oh, this is not this piece. This is a ramp. And then where does this one go? It goes on here. Under this piece, kind of. There we go. Mobile games from 3DS era. Or from before 3DS era. That were popular enough that there'd be a collection. Monument Valley? I don't know that ever came to 3DS. Those were good games, though. Oh, you said no puzzles. I'm having a hard time remembering the mobile games I played back then. Put this on here, and then we need the yellow one. This bridge is across here, okay. Plants vs. Zombies wasn't a mobile game. It was a Steam game, or it started as a Steam game, and then they brought it to mobile, right? And I don't know that if it's a collection, I don't know that Plants vs. Zombies 2 would run that well. No, actually, Plants vs. Zombies 2 was made for phones first. Oh, they did make a DS version? Oh, okay. I'm just wrong. Oh, we get to do more river building again. We spent 5 pieces over here, and let's go back to the river again. Okay. So, we get all of our clear blue pieces. Two ramps. Three 2x1s. Long piece. And a 1x1. Okay, so we're mostly building here, I think. Okay, so long piece goes across here. And then 2x1 goes here. Put the clear ramp on the clear 2x1. We get, there's our brick. There's the ramp and the 2x1. And the 1x1 ramp and 2x1. Then a ramp goes, oh, we have everything back here, okay. So I think this goes like this, but from the angle it's hard to tell. I think that's right. Ramp. upside down ramp, and this weird step. Yeah, I think one last hint. Did Square do mobile games? Remember that plant we put over here like 12 steps ago? Now we're finally putting peas on top of it. Fire Emblem's a Nintendo game. Or Nintendo franchise. Rovio, of course. Yeah, that's why Ike and Marth and everyone is in the early Smash Brothers. This Fire Emblem is Nintendo. It's been Nintendo the whole time. Yeah, Rovio makes it up, yes. It's Angry Birds. And of course, they made an Angry Birds collection for the 3DS. Because at that point, they were just doing anything for money. Alright, I've assembled this weird collection of pieces, and then I'm gonna build a weird shape. Take this, put a ramp on it. Done. Then put the camera and a ramp on that. It's very funny that I erased that from memory. Yeah, turns out there's no reason that Angry Birds was... I don't know why Angry Birds was as large as it got. I don't know who was still buying Angry Birds stuff into the 3DS era. Because, like, it was a fun game, but... I don't know. I didn't think that anyone enjoyed it that much. Maybe I'm wrong. I must be wrong. They kept on doing stuff with it, right? There must have been Angry Birds fans. To me, it was just like a mediocre Boombox. Alright, we built some walls now. One here. And one here. Done. Walls built. You got deleted off the face of the earth. Right, I mean, they did keep trying to push the new ones by deleting the old ones off the app stores. And say, like, no, Angry Birds Neo is the one you wanted, right? Right? And not the one that you paid the full price for, because we didn't put in-app updates or in-app purchases in the first one. Rovio was bought out by Sega. Yeah. Right, I forgot that there were Angry Birds movies. Why? Why were there Angry Birds movies? Why were there multiple movies? Must have had fans, I guess. One of these, two of these. Hey, if you're watching this VOD and you're someone out there who likes Angry Birds, let me know. And I mean, like, I don't mean like, yeah, I played it, it was fun. I mean, like, really likes Angry Birds. Did you see both movies? Did you play all 27 Angry Birds games, however many there were? I want to hear from you. What was it about all that Angry Birds that you really liked that much? They're making a third film. Angry Birds is still extant. Hey, if you are looking forward to seeing the third Angry Birds film, I want to hear from you. What's up? What do you like about Angry Birds so much? I just dropped a piece. Speculating on the value of intellectual property is why you buy Angry Birds. So that makes sense for Sega's part. I don't know why. I mean, maybe like children's movies. They make a lot of those. Maybe is Angry Birds supposed to be, this is a movie that we're making because parents will bring their children to see it and no other reason? Because there's a lot of those. All of the Air Bud movies, for example. Sorry, all of the Air Bud spin-offs. Air Buddies and whatnot. What? Where? How does this? Oh. Okay, so take a look at the top down. I'm gonna spin this way. The light's hitting it. On the top down, I'm gonna zoom in. Now I gotta find it. Okay. So we have... Oh, right. Take a look at the top down. We have this one little, like, two pips up here that's way above these 2 pips down here. And I'm like, how this piece that they've just made me build, how do they want this to go in? They want this to slot in between everything and just push in like that. As if it's like a long key. Or Link putting the Master Sword into something to solve a puzzle. It's so weird. Anyway. I love how the wiki pages, the Rovio wiki pages, games before Angry Birds and then Angry Birds. That's pretty funny. Alright, we need 2 little leaves, 1 flower, 1 circular piece, 1 long piece, 1 ramp. And I'm betting the rest of these are spares. Circular piece goes up top here with a leaf. Then leaf with flower goes on the gray piece here. Is that what we're looking at? I think so. I think that's where that goes. And then we've got this single piece goes here. And this piece goes up. I see it. I was wrong here. This leaf goes one forward because the ramp goes behind it. This goes here, and then this. And then we get to open 2 bags. Ooh, fancy. Alright, so let's take all our spare pieces, put them away. You know how I mentioned Dr. Kawashima's Brain Age training earlier? So it has an Xbox 360 Connect game. He's abandoned Nintendo. He didn't abandon Nintendo. Nintendo abandoned him. Because Nintendo was making those Brain Age games. No, they weren't even Nintendo games. Those were third party. I don't know. He's like, you know what? They're not making a console that you can hold like a book anymore. We're moving. How out of touch will my child become with the world if I don't slam them youth first into the world's corporate child slop? Yeah. There are a lot of ways, unfortunately, to just say like, hey, this is for kids. I'm just going to put this on the TV and then have them watch this while I go do anything else. Because our society is no longer suitable for, how do I word this? We don't have a way in place to allow for parents to have the time to properly take care of their kids. And that is unfortunate. Alright. I'm gonna take a break because I need to get up and stretch. And then I'm gonna open bags 16 and 17. Actually, let's see how big these bags are. I don't see a small bag in there. Oh, bag 17 is the small bag. Okay. Yeah. I'll come back in about 3 minutes. And we'll open bags 16 and 17. Stick around. Alright, I'm back. I started a prediction, I think. Yeah. Will we guess Destiny's game, yes or no? So you can bet your channel points. I'm gonna open these bags. I'm gonna split up the bag 17 into 2 different piles here because there's a lot of pieces in here. Xbox 360 game, movie tie-in game. Oh, you're giving us a lot of info. Jumanji. Wait, Jumanji was older than that. The Mummy. Starring Brendan Fraser. The Lego Movie. Lego Batman. I'm just gonna say broad guess a Lego game, but it's probably not. Alright. Oh! There is a small bag in bag set 16? Dang it. Let's see. Xbox 360 movie tie-in. The Lord of the Rings, which would be appropriate. Alright, so we need a wall with a window. What are we looking at here? What those? We need a hook. Can't even tell what those are. These things. I guess these are supposed to just be table legs or something. There we go. So we're building a table. On the underside of this, we put this 2x1 with a middle pip. Monsters vs. Aliens. Ooh. South Park the movie, which I believe is called Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. Speed 2. The one with the boat. I mean, it sounds like the yard sale was getting rid of stuff that their kids watched and played with because their kids grew up. There we go. And this table is actually down there. I like how stable this is instead of the Shire stuff. Oh, what the hell is this? Nope. The point is, they didn't buy them real games. Yeah, parents. Besides, the kids might have said they wanted it. Oh, is this a Shrek game? Or a Space Jam? No, it wouldn't be Space Jam. That's too old. Shrek seems about the right time frame. Maybe one of these. this, this. With Final Fantasy 13. I mean, as the kid grew older, you buy him better games. Would Destiny buy Shrek if it was cheap enough? Also, they made like 12 Shrek movies, right? So they would have made like 24 Shrek games. Are we building a chair? I'm not sure what this is. I'm absolutely not sure what this is. Okay, so this goes through here. And this clips into here. So it can spin. And this goes in here. Is this supposed to be like a grindstone? It's just a little spinny wheel. I guess this might be a workshop down here. That makes sense. I'm sure all the real Lord of the Rings fans know. Even though it's still blocked, the window in the 1x4x6 wall panel still provides light for this room. Oh, because they're hanging a lantern on it. That's not... Okay. Oh. Cars? Cars is DreamWorks. No, wait, is Cars Disney? No, Cars is DreamWorks. Cars has to be DreamWorks. They do the face. Toy Story. Is it Disney Pixar? They do the face. The whole lopsided face where the one eye is down and then the mouth is real big on the other side. Oh, damn it. Why can't it be Toy Story? You can't have made a Toy Story game for the 360? Toy Story 3, Woody's Revenge, or whatever the hell it was called. Why are you asking us if it is or is not Toy Story? You're the one who says yes or no. You're the one who bought the game. The thought of the correct answer being Toy Story is unsettling to me. The Toy Story movies were so spread out that the games from that genre are on every platform. The original Toy Story game was on the SNES, and I think Sega Saturn, maybe Sega Saturn. There being a Toy Story 2 or 3 game on the 360 is entirely reasonable. If it's not Toy Story, my guess is up. I'm not entirely sure what an up game would be. It's very reasonable, but that doesn't make me happy with it. building these weird stacks, these weird columns. Monsters Inc. That's another good guess. I think we've guessed enough Disney stuff or Disney Pixar stuff that Destiny should tell us if it's Pixar or not. Toy Story 3 for the 360. Heck yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. £8? You overpaid for that. Oh wait, retail price is £8. Is that how much it originally cost? Alright, you got it for $2.50. Okay. I don't know if you overpaid for that. You probably still overpaid for that. My condolences. That's not a bargain. It's not even 75% off. Alright, we're building the other wall. I'm gonna do this so you can't see anything, I guess. And then this arch. Okay, so this is gonna be... Still don't know the orientation of... Okay. I'm guessing this is where it clips into the side of the set. So this is the back. This is a good way to not get your wallet stolen. I guess. Oh, we got the thing. Did anyone vote no on the prediction? Choose prediction outcome. Nope, nobody voted no. Congrats on your getting your money back. Well, Destiny, I hope you play Toy Story, and I hope you get some enjoyment out of it, even if it's laughing at it or something. And then I hope you sell it for £2.60, or £2.60. £2.60. What's your units? It's got to be pounds and pence, right? That seems right. Everyone know who's played the game has gotten around 20 to 40 hours out of it? Okay. Maybe it is good, but keep your hopes low. This one goes here. We got a big cube. We got this holding this together. We got... Oh. This is not where this was supposed to go. This is supposed to go... Wait. Oh, I haven't... Oh, my button's not been working. There we go. We're all the way up here. My apologies there. Okay, so now I'm guessing that the tan one by one goes here. And it is there here, so, okay. That was not clear. Alright, now we're building up on this side of the wall with another wall. And a long piece and a long piece. Put long piece on long piece. put on top of long pieces. And then this goes here, centered in the wall. There we go. That's going to be where the Elvish TV goes, atop the mantelpiece. I'll book a video of this gameplay later. Yeah, I might too. Alright, 84, we're building a sub-assembly. Go away. There. Alright, we need that. And there's so many pieces here. And this goes here. Then we get a whole colorful array. A yellow piece, a red piece, a cute green piece, and a brown piece. And we're using this colorful array so that later we can cover it up and not see it. It's just that soon and we're already covering it up. Okay, we need these two gray pieces. And this aquamarine, which is gonna go here so we can cover that up. Now we're getting bright orange clear pieces. Just gonna get them all out now. There we go. So we need 2 ramps and 2 round pips. And then we need a green 3x1. 3x1 comes off the edge here. It goes ramp down. Yep. Have a good night, Destiny. Thank you for the fun game guessing. And congratulations on your haul. You hitting at 2 pug? I need 2 of the sideways flames. Flames on the side of the piece. Breathing. Breath. Do another blueprints die? Oh, I meant to mention. I figured, hey, I'm late enough in the game. I can try and watch someone play blueprints. So I went to an older VOD from like a month ago of Kiara from Hololive playing it. I started watching. I'm like, okay. Chat's giving her a few hints, but it's nothing too bad. And then I realized that I absolutely can't watch anyone else play blueprints until I'm done, because On day one, she got the boudoir. She walked in and she found the safe. And then chat just told her the code. And she's like, you really shouldn't have done that. But then she opened the safe anyway. And then I'm just like, okay, this is infuriating. And then at the end of day 2, this is where I had to shut it off. She's locked herself out, can't expand the mansion anymore. So she's like, okay, great, I'm gonna call it a day. And chat's like, hey, you should try ending the day in a bedroom. I found this, I don't know what happens. I shut the stream off. But I'm assuming chat said that for a reason, and I found this out last stream. I'm just like, okay, great. So I can't watch 3 hours into someone's playthrough because chat's gonna spoil stuff that I haven't found yet. Great. I would be banning everybody in that chat if it were me. Thankfully, we both found this out last stream. Yeah, that would have been a real kicker if we didn't find that out. And I'm just like, hey, welcome to Blueprints. I saw something I shouldn't have. I would have been furious. I mean, I still am furious because technically I didn't know that ending. I guess I've already spoiled it for people who are watching this, so I'm sorry if anyone is watching this and not Blueprint, staying away from Blueprints. But like, I tried it, and then I'm like, let's see what happens tomorrow, if anything happens. I didn't know that anything would happen, but now that their chat has said it, I'm like, oh, so something definitely happens, or you wouldn't have said it. So we'll find that out. All right, I'm done talking about Blueprints now. Okay, so this ramp goes here. Yeah, and like 3 other people who I also watch have played Blueprints, and I've just been sitting on all of their VODs going like, I need to, when I finish Blueprints, I'm gonna watch all of this stuff. And now I know that I have to finish Blueprints before starting any of it because people are goddamn inconsiderate. And if you're watching someone play Blueprints for the first time, why would you want to tell them the answers? Why wouldn't you want to watch them discover what the answers are? Isn't that the point? Grumble, grumble, grumble. We're making a cool fireplace here. Get close. Get close on the top down. This way. Looking nice so far. Oh, I'm on 91. There we go. All right, 92. I need a green block. Tan camera. 2x2. and a piece with down pips. Can I explain why some pieces have that hollow middle? Do you mean on the top pips? For example, why, top down view here, the pips on the top of this piece are solid, but the ones on the side of the piece have holes in them? And the answer is, so you could take small pieces like this flame that have a tiny peg. Where's the camera? There we go. And you can put it in the hole. Or this branch piece has a tiny peg on top. Is that what's going on in the fireplace? Yes. So, is the way? Yes. You can see on the bottom, there's the orange ramps and then the orange circle pips. Let me see if I can autofocus here without ruining everything. There we go. So you got orange pips on the bottom there, right next to the orange ramps. And then the fire is stuck into the holes of those pips. And that's how the fire is able to stay there, you know, like spewing out from the bottom. So it's another cool connection that they made, so that everything didn't have to be pip size. It's also the same size connection as inside a minifig's hand. So anything with that same... I guess the minifig's hand is pip sized, because you can put a piece on the hand, and then it has the hole in it so it can hold the thing. So like Bilbo holding his staff here, or Frodo holding the ring, which is larger than his hand. The ring can sit on a pip on the outside, and Bilbo's holding the staff on the inside of the pip. So they basically have like a few different standard sizes for connections like that. Where was that? I just did 92. We're building a roof here. Funny that the ring is a bracelet. Yeah, a little bit. But they wanted to make it big enough. I guess big enough so it'd be noticeable. I'm gonna get a donut. Enjoy your donut. Big enough that it's noticeable. Small enough to fit on a hand. But you can't really have it on a finger because minifigs don't have fingers. I'm supposed to have a 1x4. I only have these tiles. Is it in one of the small bags? Yeah, it was in bag 17. Okay. Need this. I need not that. This. And 2 1x1s. We start off by building a little sofa. Then we give it a hat. And then we give the little helmet we made some eyes. That's not creepy at all. And this goes here. Right. 1x4, 2 1x2s, and 1 upside down ramp. The upside down ramp goes here, 1x2 here, 1x4 across to strengthen everything. And this goes over here. It does stick up above the rest. Yet another 1x4, another upside down ramp. Brown hook and a black pip. Alright, pip goes here, hook goes here. 1x4 goes across here, and then the ramp up here. Like that. Okay, now we have our... What kind of connection is this? I guess this is a hinge inside, because you can click that into this hook, and then it's a hinge. But that's probably not what we're doing with it, it looks like. I don't know what we're doing. Background piece, we need a 2x2. Here it is. And this one. Okay, so the 2x2 goes here. We stack the green 1x2s on top of this brown horizontal hinge. There we go. That goes out like this. And this one goes out like this. And we get more down pips along the side here. All right, 97, we have tall piece. Tiny arch, double wide, 2 individual 1x1s, a green 2x1, a green 1x1, which is here somewhere, I'm sure. And a brown 1x1 with a hook. Okay, so next to our vertical hinge, Oh, we have to stack. What are we building with all these hooks and hinges? Are we holding 1,000 different fireplace tools? Is that what we're doing? There we go. So we have a horizontal hinge, then a vertical hinge, then a horizontal hook. And then we have 2 side pips, and then a lower horizontal hook. This arch goes back here. Oh, so we're going to have also a little archway here. Interesting. Our tower goes here. And this 2x1 goes in front here. A lot of curved pieces, curved tiles. Alright, so we start with this piece out here. The curves go in front of the fireplace. That makes sense. Oh, and then the small curved tiles go on the bottom to make a pattern. Line them all up. There we go. That looks better. What are we doing with these ramps? Along the side? All right. On to step 100. Which is just put this on the thing. Great. Absolutely. This goes... Oh, so the black piece is the back of the fireplace? This just slots around it? Yeah, okay. Sure. So wait, then why... Okay, question. I'm gonna take this off. Why did we build this little alcove here on the back of the fireplace if we're not gonna put anything in it? I don't understand. And like there's a hole here, but probably just for like a chimney, right? Or because they don't need to fill all the space. Did we use that shallow arch, that small arch, anywhere else? I don't think so. No, yeah, that was the only reason for that piece. So why not just any 4x2, 4x1? Whatever. Alright, step 101, we're back to making sub-assemblies. Get that. Put that there. What I miss? Okay, so on step 100, we put the fireplace into place. On step 97, I noticed that arch, the gray arch on top of 97 there, was being put into place. And it made a little alcove on the back of the fireplace here. And I'm like, oh, that's cute. Surely we'll put something in there, or it'll be used for anything, literally anything. Because we used this arched 4x1 piece instead of just a normal 4x1 that would bridge across anyway. So obviously this looks like this for a specific reason. And then we skip forward to us putting it on, and we just put it with that cool arch area right up against a wall. And now we know it's there, but we're not using it for anything. So why did we use an arched 4x1 that we're not using anywhere else in bag 16 or 17, or honestly in this entire section? Why did we not use that piece anywhere else? Why didn't we just use a 4x1? We've got 4x1s all over the place. You could have thrown in one more of those. Why did you throw in an arched one? Can you see it from the front? No, you can see the top of it, but you could have put a gray 4x1. You can see the side of it, that one block there, that's it. The front, it's like behind here, so. The only way it could possibly matter is if we leave the top open here so you could see into there, but then you wouldn't see anything. You'd just see weird holes and gaps and stuff. And I have a big feeling that we're going to be covering this up anyway. No idea. Anyway, we're on 101. 102. We need a bench. Here's the bench. We need 3 of these green ones. Oh, we're just putting these like randomly around the piece, huh? Alright, so we get a tile here, 4x1. And then 1x2 here. And then the bench goes here. And then we stack 2 of these and they go behind the bench but leave a gap. And this one goes on the edge here. I feel like they actually kept in a little alcove. That's such a neat detail. Oh, someone with incredible lore knowledge of Lord of the Rings? Maybe? I hope so. I hope that's the reason. Rather than, I don't know, we had extras of these already or something. Although I don't know. Tolkien is pretty descriptive in his books. I don't know if he's that descriptive. To be like talking about in Rivendell, underneath the pagoda, there's this fireplace that may or may not be remarkable in the slightest. And that there's a secret thing back there. I don't know, maybe that's where Tom Bombadil keeps his pipe or something. I don't know. Cue up the angry Lord of the Rings nerds. Tom Bombadil's never been to Rivendell. I don't know. I tried reading the books. I got as far as chapter 2 and I'm like, the descriptions on this are killing me. I like the movies. The movies are very good. Fellowship of the Ring is one of my favorite movies still. But just couldn't get into how slow the books were to read. I understand, like, okay, you want to make a fantasy setting, so you want to describe everything because it's all stuff that people haven't seen before. You're making things from nothing. Do I have another of these ramps? Uh-oh. Oh, I have one more. Okay, good. You read the whole first book while you were in Ireland? Intending to read the trilogy, but no luck. Forgotten all of it. Yeah, I understand, like, in a fantasy setting, you want to describe everything because most of it's new. But when you're describing the Shire, and you're describing precisely how rolly the rolling hills are, and like all the details of I don't know. It was too much for me. Cheers to you if you love that stuff and you want more of it, and like that's why you read Tolkien. That's fantastic. But it was really hard for me to read. I read The Hobbit in school as part of a school assignment. And I don't remember anything about it. But that's probably because it was a school assignment. And I also don't remember things like The Catcher in the Rye. Wish I could be a Lord of the Rings nerd, but I'm a nerd for too many other things. Yeah. There are many groups that I wish I could... many more interests that I wish I could pay a lot more attention to, and just can't. And then my friends are talking about how they saw latest movie on a subject, and I'm just like, I know what some of those names are. Absolutely. I've heard of this is where this is going, right? Yeah, everything lines up. Alright, so we have now officially completely covered the spot where that hole is. Nah. I got no idea what they're doing. What the hell are we building here? More side stuff. Okay. Yeah, I like I was saying, I love the movies. That's a time and commitment that I can put in every once in a while. And the settings and stuff are fantastic. That might be a little bit of fantasy stuff, might just be that, hey, New Zealand is beautiful. I highly suspect that a large portion of it is New Zealand is beautiful. But that's also probably why they chose New Zealand to shoot those movies. Because when you're looking for something that's supposed to be as beautiful as the Shire and Rivendell and quick name literally any other location from Lord of the Rings that's not like Mount Doom. Now I can only think of like Minas Tirith, but I'm pretty sure that was a set or a model. I don't know. I don't know. If Glass were here, I'm sure he could rattle off a whole bunch of facts about stuff I've never heard of. Just use the same set as Teletubbies. You have to make sure when you're looking at the rolling hills in New Zealand that you don't use the one that they took a photo of for the Windows XP background, because everyone's going to recognize it. You're going to lose so much credibility. Yes, location, because Teletubbies is 100% shot on location. It was not like a small warehouse somewhere that they put AstroTurf on a hill. Alright, what are we making for a stack here? Do this, then we put a small one, and a big one, and a small one, then that. Okay. So we're making mini versions of the pillars that were over there. These go here. And I keep forgetting to skip forward because I'm not looking at this. This is what I was talking about. Mini versions of those pillars. Okay, between now and next week, I need to figure out a better solution, because this obviously isn't working. But, I mean, this is temporary. I need new monitors, what I need. And I need a way... My graphics card only supports 2 monitors at once. Which is weird because it has 3 DVI ports and 1 HDMI port. Maybe it does support more and I just need to figure that out. I don't know. But also, I don't know that I want to spend a whole bunch on a new monitor when it's going to be my 3rd monitor. Alright, so step 115 and putting these on. They have pips on both sides, which is cool. So I got lots of pips here. I guess one of the problems that I'm having with the 3rd monitor setup is because my graphics card doesn't support or doesn't have another HDMI slot. What? There's a gray one. Okay. I've been using a USB to VGA cable. And that might be one of the issues, although I'm not sure. Need to see if oh, okay, this is getting ooh. That's what I just did. This is getting fancy. We're decorating both sides of this arch. And one side gets candles. Or torches, I guess. What's my opinion on Hollow Knight since I'm playing it? My first opinion is my phone needs to shut up. It needs to be in Do Not Disturb mode, and I don't know why it's not. I have a suspicion. I'm going to fix that right now. For Hollow Knight, I mean, I've played it for one stream for about 2.5 hours. It's fun. It's a Castlevania-ish esque. Oh, got the wrong piece. I haven't played it that much. And this is my first time playing it, so I don't know anything about it. I think it was cool that you could skip that first boss entirely. And then I went back and did it anyway. Beat it anyway. Alright, so this goes diagonally. Nice. Just slides right in like that. Alright, and then now we're at the step where it's a bunch of random pieces around everywhere, I think. So we've got 2 of these across the top, these tiles. Green ramp here. And then this goes here. Yeah, like I haven't played enough of Hollow Knight to have a strong opinion. Other than, seems fun, I'm gonna keep playing it. it hasn't really done anything that I haven't seen in other games, except for, I guess it gives you a mana system, and the only thing you can do with it at the start is heal. And that's interesting because it makes the game significantly easier. You can just stop and heal whenever you want. Wait, let's just sit next to it. Is it not connected? Wait, I've done something wrong because these should definitely connect to each other, right? Oh, this is on backwards. That's what I've done wrong. There we go. Some folks say Hollow Knight is my favorite thing and I can't wait to play it again, but this time properly. I haven't played enough of it to make that determination. I have a feeling that I'm gonna like the game. I also have a feeling that it's probably not gonna be my favorite thing ever. But, you know, I have no idea what happens. I'm only 2 hours in. This goes here? Yeah, okay. Like, I know that people have been going crazy for when are they gonna announce Silk Song, etc., etc. But there's no... I don't think there's been anything where I've been so excited about the original that I can't wait for the sequel. But maybe it's because I've watched so many sequels that don't live up to the original. How does this orient? Have that ramp there. That ramp there. Oh, this goes over here. Okay. I really missed the red highlighting on what is new in this part of the build. 3 tiles. Here, here, and here, so we leave this hook open probably. We get some branch building. Okay, we need one of the long curved ones. One of the long swoopy ones. I guess that's more of a swoop. That's a curve. One tiny little one. A battleship peg. And 2 slightly longer small ones. Alright. Put the battleship peg on the back of here. And then put the small hook. What direction is that? I think it's like this. No. It's gonna be like this. Yeah. That goes in here. Oh, and then here's why we have all these hooks here. We have these drooping branches. The long one goes here. Like that, I think. I think that's supposed to be how this looks, right? Maybe this is supposed to point that way. It is very hard to tell which direction these are supposed to be in. I hope that they have another angle of everything so I can tell where everything's supposed to be. Okay, now we get... I bumped everything and everything shook. I'm sorry. Still in earthquake mode. There we go. So this goes in here. And this hooks to here, like this. Clips in and then swings down like that. Okay. But this one's not colliding the same way. This can't be where this goes. Oh, some angle's off here. Where does this one go? This goes in here. Okay, so that's not curved like that. It's curved more forward. Like that. And the other one is as well. So this has to be like out like that. So these are sticking out from the fireplace. Let me get that in light for you. I had no idea. I think that looks right. Then we're at bag 18. Okay. Next time on this stream, one, I'll try to have a functioning monitor, so my setup will be mostly back to normal. Two, we're building a Gimli, apparently. That'll be fun. And yeah. Coming up before then, here's my calendar. There's my calendar. Hollow Knight on Wednesday. I'm excited to see where it goes. Yeah, I'm not too far into it. So far, it just seems like Metroidvania stuff. Only one Gimli? Yeah. It's fine, though. His beard's pretty long. They mentioned that they designed Gimli's pants to be slightly taller than the Gimli's legs to be slightly taller than the Hobbits, but shorter than the normal minifigs, just to make sure that that's accurate. So that's nice. It looks like Gimli's legs might rotate, so that's cool. Yeah, that is interesting. So yeah, Hollow Knight on Wednesday. Friday will be more Uncle Chop's Rocket Shop. That was a fun game, kind of stressful, um, but also very weird. So I'm interested to see where that goes. On Saturday, more Blueprints bonus streams at 2 p.m. Eastern, lasting hopefully less than 6 hours, but we'll see. And then on Sunday, more games with friends. I have no idea what game it's going to be. We figured that out the day before, basically. Thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate it. Um, if you like my streams or like my VODs, go ahead and hit that like button or subscribe, or do both if you want to really help me out. Because that does let me know that you're watching, and I have noticed an uptick in certain vids on my channel. Um, and I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go try and fix things, and then probably just go to sleep. See everyone later.